Do you think democracy should be about real people, like me and you? So do I. But it seems to me that Europe is being taken over by corporate lobbyists working for some of the world's biggest companies. This got me wondering, is politics about people or about profit?
Hi, Mr. Parliamentarian. Really looking forward to do business with you. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time. There's a lot of money to be made.
We give you what you need so that you can do your work.
Okay, so you can trust us. We just arrange everything for you.
May I ask you to leave? We have politics to discuss.
But what about citizens?
Politics is none of your business, it's ours.
Oh my goodness.
This isn't democracy. That should be us in there. We need our voice to be heard. Hey, will somebody listen? They talk and talk, but talk is cheap. I want to know what they're really up to.
No peace without war.
We follow your every move.
Can you feel the heat? We're cooking the planet.
You need us to get re-elected.
So what about democracy? Who will your next MEP choose?
I will stand up for citizens and for democracy.
Against excessive lobbying influence
of banks and big business.
If you want to stop banks and big business taking over our democracy and really make sure that politics is for people, not profit, then we all need to take action. Go to our website, www.politicsforpeople.eu, and ask your future parliamentarian to sign our pledge. Because democracy is nobody's business.
Politics for people, not for profits!
Hi, I'm Gil Fulbright. The people that run my campaign, they've made this commercial, and I'm in it. This campaign, it's not about me. It's about crafting a version of me that'll appeal to you. A version that visits random work sites with paid actors pointing at things. A version of me that doesn't find old people loathsome or pointless. Has a conventionally attractive yet curiously still family. Listening to my constituents, legislating, these are things I don't do. What I do is spend about 70% of my time raising funds for re-election. I'd do anything to stay in office. My name's Gil Fulbright, but hell, I'll change my name to Phil Goldbright, or Bill Fulbright, or fill up my mouth with farts. These are the things that are important to me. And these are the fine people that finance my campaign. Now, in order to do these things, I have to stay in office. And to stay in office, I have to keep these guys happy. Now, if any of these things make these guys unhappy, well, my hands are tied. So come November, the choice is clear. You want another spineless mouthpiece for special interest and lobbyists, or a spineless mouthpiece for special interest and lobbyists? I'm Fill Up My Mouth with Farts, and I approve this message.
People have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Intelligence gathered by this and other governments leaves no doubt that the Iraqi regime continues to possess and conceal some of the most lethal weapons ever devised.
If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan. Period.
Socialists among us seek to bring about a gradual change in our system by gradually destroying the principle of the private ownership of property.
You know what? I know why the market's rigged. I'm not going ever back to it.
Their strategy is to undermine the confidence of our people in the American system and the principles on which it stands.
Just a bunch of rich people sitting around and saying, look at those chumps.
4 or 5 millionaires, when $1 million meant something, come together and say, we're going to make you governor, and then we're going to make you president.
Inside the free world, communists and their sympathizers seek to foment suspicion and distrust of our motives.
Look, everything in Washington has been a lie.
I don't believe anything I read, basically. Like
Everything's a lie. It's all a big lie.
Their mediums of mass communication are tireless in vilifying us as a nation and as individuals.
The rest of the world hates us.
Both parties are at fault.
The Europeans hate us.
All of these guys come from the same cloth. They're going to do what they have to do to retain their power.
That's America for you.
There's no difference between Kerry and Bush on Iraq. There's no difference at all. There's no difference between Kerry and Bush on education spending, on prescription drug spending. There's no difference at all.
America.
They're the same guy.
Copa America.
I'm Paris Hilton, and I approve this message.